week's episode of Restaurant Near Me, we're on Arapahoe Road. I'm your host, Larry Hurst, and I'm going to take you to 5 fantastic fast casual restaurants. Let's eat. I first met Josh and Ryan Carrera at their food truck a couple of years ago and had their quesadilla quesadilla. It made one of my top 10 dishes of that year. And I've never put anybody in the top 10 list a second time till they opened this brick and mortar, and then I could get away with it because they have a food truck and the brick and mortar. The hard part was picking which of their dishes to put in their top 10 because their restaurant alone could fill out my top 10. So when I first started coming here, they didn't have a Diet Coke, and I like Diet Coke with my lunches, I'm sorry. So they carry Diet Coke now for me. Thanks, boys. Some of the best foods of my life that I've eaten here: the pork belly, the fish tacos, the street fries. But then today, they surprised me and brought me 3 things I've never even had here before. Chili relleno burrito. Are you kidding me? I'm seeing a cheese pull in my future. That could be the best thing I've ever eaten here, which is saying a lot. It doesn't need any sauce, but they're serving it with some of their house-made enchilada sauce. Couldn't hurt it. That's a 10. Phenomenal. God. Quesadilla is also one of the favorite things they make here. And I've had it before here at the taco, a quesadilla. Now, these crazy guys are making nachos out of the quesadilla. So quesadilla is just, some braised shredded beef right there. Guacamole on here, some queso. I know I can't say anything's the best, but I'm saying it anyway. These are the best nachos I've ever had. And every time I come here, I have to have the street fries. I tell everybody, gotta get the street fries. That's what made my top 10 list. But now these geniuses have come up with carne asada fries. And they're from SoCal. Carne asada fries are a SoCal staple. I'm sure popular demand made them have to have these. These guys are so generous with their portions. Carrera tacos, absolutely, and my top 5 restaurants in all of Colorado. Go check them out here on Arapahoe Road in Greenwood Village. You'll thank me later. Colonna's opened their first location 10 years ago in Parker, then opened up this location here on Arapahoe Road 6 years ago. They're doing fast casual Italian food, pizza, pasta, calzones, but now at night, they have full service. They recently added that, and they also have a full bar so you can get cocktails at night. So a more intimate atmosphere at night. I've only eaten the pizza, and I've had this talk with them millions of times. Every time I come in, I'm like, I'm gonna try something different, but I can't get away from the pizza. So now we get to try some other things today. We got a little Alfredo sauce here with chicken Parmesan. And what's funny is he doesn't know this, but this is like the way I eat it. Because chicken Parmesan, everybody serves it with red sauce, but I like it with a white sauce. God damn it, Andres. Now I'm gonna have to come back here just for the pasta. Bruschetta, tomato, basil, olive oil, garlic, little balsamic reduction on it. I made a mean bruschetta at my restaurant. His might be better than mine. Got a meat lover's calzone, made with his pizza dough. Gotta be money. He can make a good calzone too. So one of the reasons why this has become one of my favorite restaurants and where I go to for pizza, most places when you go and you get a slice and you want to put a topping on it, they don't have it already made, so they'll throw it on top. It just doesn't work. Here, you can come any time of the day and they've got a plethora of slices to choose from. And one day I came over here and they had a sausage fajita pizza. I'm like, no, sausage fajita cannot possibly work. It works, it's a 10. It's absolutely one of the best slices of pizza I've ever had in Colorado. Perfect fold, right? We talk about the flop. That's all you're looking for in the flop. And the guy who came up with this pizza, he doesn't even eat pizza, which is crazy. I know my fellow New Yorkers, you're all snobs about your pizza. Come here, try this, tell me I'm wrong. Tocabe actually found its roots on the 16th Street Mall in the 80s. Ben, the owner here, his parents had a little shop on the mall, and then they opened their first location in 2008 on 44th and Lowell in the Highlands. Recently, they added this location here on Arapahoe Road, and what they're doing? It's fast casual American Indian food. It's like Chipotle, but with better food. They brought me this hazy IPA. It's a Scenic West from Bow and Arrow in Albuquerque. Native American women-owned brewery. Here's an example of what they're doing here. They brought me an Indian taco with black beans, grilled chicken, lettuce, cheese, Osage hominy salsa, roasted green chilies and sour cream, And then this is a braised bison wild rice bowl. It's got chili beans, braised bison, lettuce, cheese, butternut squash relish, seed mix, and an ancho chipotle dressing. Cut a little of this fry bread down here. House-made fry bread. Loaded up the perfect bite here. Got a little bit of everything. So fresh, the flavors in here, and vibrant. That fry bread is kind of like a pita, but better. Almost like a taco that like you deep fry. This gets nice and puffy. This is the bowl that my buddy Guy Fieri ate on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. I actually don't know him. They actually call me Guy Bourdain because I'm not nearly as knowledgeable as Anthony Bourdain, and I'm not as annoying as Guy Fieri. Onto the bison bowl right here. So those of you who don't like bison, I'm telling you, it's delicious, it's lean, it's better for you than beef. They put that special house rub on the bison, raise the crap out of it. Look, it's just falling apart right there. That's got a lot of flavor going on in there. Full transparency, my office is right by here, and I drove by it many times, and I was like, not really sure if that's for me. It's for me, it's for you. Come check this place out, it's unbelievable. Pat's Philly Steak and Subs opened in Quebec and Iliff 25 years ago, and I used to live over there, and I became regulars with Mrs. Ocean Eats. We loved it. Then him, Pat, used to come to Carmine's and visit me with his pops. Just another great person. I love these people. I know you can't say anything's the best, so I will say that this is my favorite cheesesteak in Colorado.
So Larry,
yes,
you ready
Pat.
to make some cheesesteaks?
The right way? The New York way?
No. New York, you can have your pizza. Philly, we have our cheesesteaks.
Who won the Super Bowl? I forget.
Yeah. Kansas City does barbecue. We're doing cheesesteaks.
So now here comes the problem. You come to eat at Pat's, and you have to get a cheesesteak because it's Pat's cheesesteaks, right? Well, then he came up with the gobbler, the PJ gobbler. So it's Thanksgiving on a sandwich. You got your turkey, you got your cranberry, you got your stuffing. It's a 10. Then I had his hot Italian. That's a 10. And look what this crazy guy's doing to me today. He brought me a Cubano. It's gonna make my life so difficult to decide what to have. So if you haven't had a Cubano before, you got pulled pork, mustard, pickle, ham, all served hot on this amazing bread. City Bakery, shout out Michael Bortz. You're killing me, Pat. What am I gonna do? This is what you're looking for. You know, you got a little bit of the crunchiness on the top, soft on the inside. I don't understand the places where it's all just soft. I mean, tremendous amount of meat on here. And he's got great toppings too. Don't skimp on the hot peppers or the pepper relish. Cheese, steak, onions, then a pizza cheesesteak. So we got marinara on here, peppers, onions, cheese, and the meat. And I picked it up, I'm like, it smells exactly like a pizza. Just ridiculous. This is some of the best food in all of Colorado. I'm sorry. I get a lot of DMs. People ask me what the best cheesesteak in town is. All I can tell you is Pat's cheesesteaks are fire. Chef Julian started La Belle in Thornton 7 years ago. And then during the pandemic, you know, business wasn't doing that great. So he opened up a retail part in Thornton. And then they opened this location here in Greenwood Village just last August. It's hard to believe you could find this quality of French pastries on a strip center on Arapahoe Road in Greenwood Village. Brought me a little hot cocoa here on this freezing day. So I've actually been to Paris. I'll put this up against anything I've seen in Paris. We got a tart here, tartine with prosciutto and pesto, arugula. Here we have a raspberry cheesecake. We have a rocher. I have a croissant right here with cream cheese and salmon in it. Look how beautiful that is. And then I always butcher how to pronounce this, but the croque monsieur. How'd I do? So basically what it is the best ham and cheese sandwich you'll ever have in your life. On house-made bread. It's got some bechamel on it. Well, I'm gonna start with this. That is amazing. It is amazing. This alone is worth the trip to visit this store. This is just like going to Paris. I'm telling you, I'll put this up against anything I've ever had there. Gotta try salmon and cream cheese and a croissant. I've never seen that before. Put a couple capers on here. Feel like it's just like a bagel, lox, and cream cheese. Amazing. Man, love this place. Try the tart? Sure, why not? Again, light, flaky, beautiful pastry right here. So well balanced. The arugula is perfect on there. Have any on my face? I mean, they're known for the pastries, but I would not skimp on the sandwiches here. They were exceptional. On to a little dessert now. Let's cut this cheesecake right here. They've come on my show, Local Biz Buzz, a few times and brought me like everything here. I've tried mostly everything. Phenomenal people, just really sweet people, and then super talented. I'm a New Yorker. I'm a snob about cheesecake. That's incredible. That's really good. Really good. Whether you're craving French pastries or a beautiful sandwich, come to either the Thornton location or the Arapahoe Road location of La Belle. Très magnifique. Something. Give me a French word. C'est magnifique. Really? He gave me a thumbs up. I got a thumbs up from the Frenchman in the corner. It's incredible the variety of restaurants you could find on Arapahoe Road. I took you to 5 amazing restaurants. I couldn't recommend them highly enough. We'll see you soon for another episode of Restaurants Near Me. Let's eat.